Alrighty then. Good morning. Good evening. Oh no, wrong one. Hang on. There we go. This is our updated thing. I feel like I don't need that other one anymore. I'm gonna delete this. Hold on 1 second. Let me just. You served us well, old layout. Wait, you're gonna be missed. It's gone now. There we go. So now we have this one. Anyway, hi guys. My name's Mark. I'm the Jealousy Gamer. Welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Curse of the Crimson Throne, where in this adventure our heroes are the rebellion in Corvosa, leading a charge against the evil Queen Iliosa before the evil dragon Kazavron uses her power, usurps it, and turns this into his new seat of power. Joining me today are my wonderful and amazing Patreons, as you can see from all around me, who support the channel, allow me to do all the cool stuff, and come hang out and play games. Guys! Say hello to the folks at home.
Hello.
Hello, folks at home.
Hello.
Salutations.
It is so
and
good to
for
see
the
you
nat
all.
20s.
Oh, we have some nat 20s. Oh, man, we haven't even talked about donations yet, and we've already got them. Thank you so much. 20s for each PC. Jesus, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Jesus, guys, that is remarkable. I am going to give an extra reward for that one because, I mean, first of all, this is a massive table. Secondly, to drop that many nat 20s onto this table is also, pretty wild. So let me do this first, and when we come to the our donation section of our intro, I will ask my players to just remind me that I'm giving you guys something extra from these nat 20s as well. But let me just quickly apply them so I don't forget. There we go. We have nat 20s for everybody. Maybe. Where's Ray's nat 20? Where is Ray's nat 20?
I got hungry and ate it.
Oh,
Sorry.
no. Sag. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you so much. Jesus. Okay, so let's start by, of course, thanking our lovely sponsors who allow us to keep the lights on, do all the cool, fun, and amazing stuff that we do. We have, of course, Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see on screen here. All of the stuff and all the tokens are made using amazing 3D model making software that allows you to design, create, and obviously perform, and have printed these really cool models for your characters. Secondly, we have our lovely folks over at Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects you'll hear throughout the course of the game. All of the sounds, all of the music layouts, all of this is done using an incredible soundboard that helps bring to life any game for any great GM. Then, of course, we have Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, which connects all of our players from all around the world in the game that we are embarking on. So yeah, we have all of these cool things to look forward to. Then, of course, we have our players who have come to join us today to do a very quick and speedy intro. We have playing the role of the Tanuki Rebel Ray, a champion of Milani and a avid believer in the rights of freedom, a circus performer originally and hoping to return back to performing on the road. We have Cookie Mon Steve playing this character. Hi, Cookie.
Salutations.
Greetings. Then, of course, underneath that, we have Holly, who is a fairy noble who is trying their best to live up to the heroes of legends from the stories that she heard. Unfortunately, Mally is not going to be able to join us today. She is in Cali. We wish her all the best, and we hope to see her soon. We then have Quinn, a.k.a. Blackjack, a Corvosa native who is a investigator who has helped clean up the streets of Corvosa over the many years that she has spent in town. Made friends with Venkala Osiriani, the previous inheritor of the Blackjack Mantle, and has since taken on the role themselves in order to help rally the city against the forces of evil. This character is played by Ira Janati.
Good evening, all.
Then, of course, we have, following which, Dante, the Kitsune druid and guardian of the natural world beyond the boundaries of Corvosa, who has basically taken up the fight to protect Corvosa in the stead of his fallen comrade, who unfortunately died to the drug trade here in the city. Living up to the legend and the expectations of his friend, Dante has fought tirelessly to protect this town. And this character is played by our friend Rykon.
Hello. How you doing, Doug?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. It's a Monday morning, so I mean, if things were bad enough, I probably would have just canceled the stream and gone back to bed. All right. Next up, we have on this side here we have the character Agnes, a psychic Varisian woman and fortune teller who is who basically moved to Corvosa in order to raise her daughter. Which she has been a single mom for most of her life. When she came across the path of the group trying to do good in the town, she saw to it that she wanted to make a better place for her daughter to live, and has found out exactly how bad things are. She has worked tirelessly with the group in order to try and make things better, and has also found herself a romantic interest in the arms of a fisherman named Dan. This character is played by our friend Laura Bones.
Good evening.
Then moving up past Agnes, we have Padrig, our wizard, scholar, gunslinger, who comes from a noble house within Corvosa, who inherited the estate behooved to him, but is currently caught in some sort of political interlacement in which, because he had to leave his home and abandon his name, the title and landership went to his would-be fiancée, as the only person who is capable of inheriting it, but she is then being manipulated by a Rakshasa who is in league with the Queen of Corvosa. Padrig is now on a quest to try and depose the queen and hopefully free the childhood friend. I mean, I don't know, we haven't really talked about it, but I hope that's what you're trying to do. But yeah, and that is Padrig, played by our dear friend Twiff. You're muted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Whatever you think. Apparently, the hold space to mute is not working today. So, hello again.
There you go. All right. Then, of course, we have Unok, the dragon-slaying orc, a member of a dragon-slaying tribe of orcs who encountered our heroes in Scarwall, helped defeat some Dracolisks, and has heard of the great dragon Kazavron returning from the grave. On a quest now to go to Corvosa in order to return the dragon to the grave from whence he crawled out of, we have, of course, this very powerful, very, very stoic individual named Unok, played by our friend Marcus, Marcus, a.k.a. Korshift.
Hello.
And last, but certainly not least, rounding out this incredible table is Alizaro, a secretary bird who was awakened by magics yet being discovered and emerged with a consciousness not of their own to create a delivery bird who has worked in Corvosa for the short period of time in which they have come to know sentience. Alizaro has learned that they are the product of a wizardly-like experiment and are about to confront the wizard responsible. This character played by the wonderful and amazing Cass.
Hi.
All right. There it is. We have a whole group. Now, to speedrun our donations. Here we go. Boop. There's the button. All right. These are donations. They go towards the DAG survival check, which helps pays for, everything, the overheads, the channel, and all that other stuff. All donations are really, really appreciated. And as always, please donate generously, but donate responsibly. I don't want you guys to be starving and hungry and all that other jazz. For $5, you can donate hero points and jinx points. Hero points are red marks, jinx points are purple marks. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff, and roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract stuff, make bad guys roll with advantage, and complicate things. $10, I will draw from a deck of plot twists. The plot twists are story prompts. They will allow me to use said story prompt in order to influence the game and just keep things on the fly and keep things nice and loosey-goosey. $20 for a natural 20. That's pretty much what it is. It is a critical success because sometimes you need it. $50, there are two rewards. The first reward is a boss buff where I decide that I don't like my players anymore and I make something incredibly hard that shouldn't be, but it becomes super, super, super hard. The second $50 reward is a draw from the Fortune Telling Harrow deck, where I'll read out a fortune, and the entity within the card will have 3 sessions. The players will have 3 sessions to appease the entity in the card by fulfilling the prophecy, and if they do, they get a special magic item, a boon, or a secret fighting art. They also get a small boost to whatever stat is associated with that card for any rolls that they make. It'll be a plus 1d4 for every time they make something. Then we have our secret menu item. What is our secret menu item, you say? Well, a very excellent question. The secret menu item here is going to be... oh, wow. I'm going to give our heroes a very, very powerful 10th level spell scroll. This is an ability called Remake. This will allow our heroes to take anything that is inorganic and turn it into absolutely anything else. This 10th level spell is exactly what transformed the lighthouse that the players are in into the evil wizard's tower that it currently is. It is a complete and utter remake of the very fabric of the inorganic matter that it is transmogrifying and turns it from one thing to another. So I will give that to our players to be able to wield once, because we only have a limited amount of time. So there you go. And can they make weapons? Can they make firearms? Can they make a battleship with cannons? Absolutely. They can literally turn anything inorganic into anything their imagination can conjure. It does have to be a singular thing, and no, size and matter do not matter. So you can take a gold coin and turn it into a hydrogen blimp, for example. It does not matter. It's the nature of it. Okay.
Could you imagine a hydrogen blimp just over above Corvos?
Anyway, cool.
With our luck, it would be the Hindenburg.
That was All right. Are we guys ready?
Yeah.
You betcha.
Let's go.
All right. So, without any further ado, we return now back to Corvosa and to a large wizard's tower that was not here before. A giant spire jutting out of the northern part of the city. As our heroes scale this tower in search of Torgmagor, the newfound seneschal of the Corvosan castle, our heroes encounter one of his vile assistants, a imp whose name is Pudgy Knuckle, or Pudge Knuckle. As the imp has begun to cast a variety of rather troublesome spells, our heroes have managed to corner it, making it reveal itself from its invisible encampment, and have begun to attack it. As Pudge Knuckles, dazed by the spells cast by Laura Bones, reveals itself to be floating in the center of this large spiral stairwell leading to the upper platform. It is here our adventures continue. Now aware of Pudge Knuckles' presence, what do our heroes do when confronted by this tiny little enigmatic imp?
We got donations.
More donations. Okay. I was trying to race through it so we didn't get... No, not so we didn't get it, but I was trying to race through them so I can get there. Okay, here we go. We have $20 from OG Lava Kitten for 2 plot twists of a random pick. Okay, let's do that real quick. Here we go. So,
Also, our player bonus.
Player bonus?
We all forgot
For
to
all the
remind
nat
you.
20s.
Oh,
Well,
yes,
then
thank
that
you.
20
Yep, thank you. I will give you that player bonus right now. So, dun, 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 dun. I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, here we go. So first of all, plot twist number 1. Hiya! From the shadows. So we've got that. Plot twist number 2. We have collective memory. So from the shadows and collective memory. Interesting. Okay. I think we can work with that. Alright, as for your special reward, you guys will have a pre-prepared, a pre-established group counterspell. It will counterspell any spell as a reaction. It will not take anyone's reaction to do so. But that is the effect. One spell, doesn't matter what level, doesn't matter whatever, Because of the donator who has donated very generously to everyone's natural 20s, you guys will get a very special Dispel Magic or Counterspell. Okay. So,
Do we each get one, or the group
just one
gets
for the group. One for the group.
Gotcha. I had to ask. Thank you.
Yeah, that makes sense to ask that.
It does. It does. Because, no, I'm not giving you 8 charges of Counterspell.
Yeah, that would have been astonishingly generous, but I was hopeful.
It's fair. I mean, why not be? All right, the scene is yours. Do with it what you will, as you, again, have the dazed imp with you.
Is the imp unconscious now?
It's still conscious. Dazed is not unconscious. It's just, stunned a little bit.
He's just disoriented.
I mean, we should probably take the imp out so that we don't have to worry about him.
Just boop him on the head. Boop.
That's what I was gonna say.
Udak would very much like to crush the imp.
Wait. We went from boop to crush. I think we need to work on Unak's translation issues, right?
It's just a very hard boop.
It's just a very hard boop. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, by all means, what you desire and what you do are two very different things. If you tell me what you do, I can give you results. You tell me what you'd like to do, I'll say, that sounds really nice.
All right. Is the imp on the ground near us, or is it still up at the cage where Holly was stabbing the shit out of it?
It is up on the cage.
Okay. Unak will not be able to crush it from there. So he will let someone who can fly deal with that.
Someone ranged. I can shoot the imp. Patrick will do a fulminating shot with fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna pull out his pepper box for this.
We went from boop to crush to bring out the napalm.
Well, I don't have a sleep spell
really quickly.
Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of the imp. So, he's not on a map, so I guess I'll just roll in the, yeah.
I didn't say you needed
48 hit him.
I never said you needed to roll.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I mean, I was shooting him. I figured I needed to roll.
That is a very good assumption, but no, you don't. You hit him.
Okay.
He's just basically a giant potato. Blood, gore, and viscera erupt from the back of this creature as your bullet perforates his body. As the wings are blown out and there's a now gaping hole, the eyes of the imp roll backwards as it then falls from the cage. It travels down the 3 stories you have already traveled, up the spiral stairs with a sickening splat as it hits the ground.
I'm just imagining Holly somehow getting covered in this because they were the closest.
Oh yeah, probably.
Well, there we go. I guess we move on. I'll reload.
As soon as the imp hits the ground, a thunderous crack and a cacophonous yell seems to come from the roof of the building that you're in.
That's not ominous at all.
All right.
Well, I mean, that wasn't
like,
exactly quiet, Patrick.
What kind of yell?
The kind of yell a wizard might make for losing their best friend.
That's fair. That is definitely fair.
I mean, I think I'm feeling stealth at this point is kind of out the window anyway, so.
All right.
Yeah. Well, he definitely knows we're coming.
Yeah, he already
Oh,
knew
if that
we were
was
coming.
his familiar, then he definitely felt that.
Yeah. He knew we were here. He knew we were coming.
Well,
Let's go
if we
greet
didn't
him.
want to lose him, shouldn't have sent him after us. Simple as that.
At that point, Rose gonna kind of take the lead and move kind of past who's ever in the front. And she's not gonna go super far, just to kind of establish her position. And she's gonna be like, listen, don't do that until he hits first. And she's gonna level look at Unok, hold in, purge, crush. This, and she's gonna kind of point upward. This asshole is probably, definitely, my last chance for answers. I need to get a look before we hit. And then she's gonna...
If I may?
Gonna have a hand... yes.
Just for the people in the audience who may not know Rose's story, it might be good to continue to include the exposition here.
All right, yes. Rewind. So she's gonna have her hand on the hilt of her rapier, and she's gonna look at Dante. Dante, you remember that book that I found in the big fucking moving castle?
Yeah, and
his name
somewhat helped you figure it out.
Yes, his name is in this book. In that book, my awakening day, the day I woke up, is in there with his name attached. Same name, I'm pretty sure. I think they're connected. I turned down greed, and as she says that, she sort of looks to Ray. I turned down greed being able to tell me whatever the hell he was going to say. So this wizard asshole is my last shot for answers. For the love of the gods, don't shoot unless he shoots first. If he hits first, all bets are off. But I need to take a look and just see if there's anything before we kick his ass. And then with that, she's going to turn, hand on the hilt of her rapier, and start heading up the stairs, heading toward her.
Okay. You climb up the stairs. Anyone else doing anything else, or just following Alizara's lead?
This is for when we get near the very top. He's going to cast Freedom of Movement on Alizaro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
This way, she can freely get out of being immobilized, grabbed, or restrained.
All right. Done and done.
Yeah. Ray is also staying close and keeping her within aura.
Okay. Anything else? Anyone else?
Unok's just gonna
making
have
sure his guns are
spear
loaded.
Yeah, Unok's just gonna have his spear out and ready.
Okay.
Continuing with shield up.
I'm not sure, but I
Locking
think
tools ready.
heroic presence is probably still in effect. The zealous conviction for everyone.
I think
I
so.
don't
Who does that, do you know?
It doesn't say how long it lasts, so you would have gotten, I looked it up last time. Hold on, zealous conviction. It gives you saving, will saves, advantage, or
it
some
lasts
benefit.
It's 2 action. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay,
All right.
that's helpful. Thank you.
So, if
yeah.
that's still in effect, that's fine. If you can drop the spell effect from Fantasy Grounds onto everyone in the initiative tracker, it should give them the buff.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So, you climb the flight of stairs and eventually emerge at the top of the tower. There you see a ritual underway with Togmagor, a large, heavy-set wizard wearing very, very large robes, looking looking down at what looks to be a plate with a severed heart in the center of it, blood pooling from it as he looks upon the intruders to his ritual. Were you the ones that killed my dear, sweet Pudgy Knuckles?
Ray looks to Ray.
Rose.
Yeah,
Rose
everyone
gonna-
just turns and looks at Ro.
Rose gonna tilt her head a little. That depends. Are you the one who made me like this? And she's gonna kind of just gesture down off herself as she asks.
He looks at you and smiles and says, "Well, yes, my dear. I was the one who gave you your current form. Is it displeasing to you?"
Ro is taken aback, and a very slight squawk escapes her beak as she hears that question, and then she's gonna try to shake it off and go, "Broken and mangled, why would you do this?"
Broken? Mangled? How dare you? Your body is the work of many tireless nights to perfect. True beauty. Forms eternal, combining flesh that is weak into something more. A piece greater than the sum of its parts, and you would say it is broken and mangled. If it is as you describe, then it is not my doing that has done this. Perhaps by treating your form so poorly, your position has been made thus. I, however, created something truly grand.
At that, she's gonna kind of give a side eye down the line, roll her shoulders back, and go, "Well, your creation that you think is so beautiful might just very well be your end." And she's gonna draw her rapier and get ready.
Ungrateful child. So you wish to lash out. If you wish to be torn asunder and no longer exist, I would be happy to oblige, you ungrateful whelp. I guess roll initiative is the next thing that everyone wants to do, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Can I see
Yeah.
who's on that slab?
No one. It's a stone altar
Okay.
with a what looks to be a human heart on it.
Oh, okay. That's
while
what that
they've
is.
been
Now, real.
talking, Agnes would have been, unless it's just,
If-
a
I will-
pretty for the symbol that's on the floor.
Yeah, it's
Because you
not.
said there was like some kind of ritual, so I'm just wondering, is it like just there to make the map look nice, or is there an actual symbol on the floor that like?
An actual symbol. If you want, you can make a religion check to try and identify it, or occultism.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Also, I want to give Cass another moment here because maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but perhaps that might have been a little quick, and maybe you haven't gotten any, really any answers to what questions you might have had, other than, "Hey, are you the guy?" And he went, "Yes," which you already knew.
Well, that was more for confirmation for me as the player, but
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like you have this moment. This is it. Like once this starts, this is where it's gonna end. So if you have anything else, anything you want to role play into, having a reaction while he's still around, anything whatsoever, I'm gonna give you another opportunity here to do it before we get into it.
All right, and then I'll roll my initiative after that. Sounds good.
Oh no, well, yeah. I'll roll initiative now just so that we all have that. But yeah.
So,
And
sorry, Holly's on the map. Ray is not.
Oh, okay. Yep. Thank you. I will fix that.
And Ray should be right beside Ro because
you're all coming up more or less the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, so in that case, her rapier will still be like she's gonna have her hand on it. Not in full stance yet, but hand on the hilt. And she's gonna look at him. She's gonna take a moment to think about all the things that she's learned and seen, and all the feelings and the discoveries she's made in this short time she's been with these people. A quick image of her horse flashes in the back of her head. And then she comes back to the moment. And she looks at him. And she sighs. Goes, there is one more thing. Two more things. And how many more of me are there? Are there other things like me out?
If you're asking if I have made other hybrids, yes, plenty. Like yourself, they're out there in the world, living their lives, superior lives. Were it not for your memories being wrenched, you too would probably live peacefully. But it seems that these ne'er-do-wells have shaken things loose and have drawn you into question. You are unique, Alizaro, a singular of your kind. Much like there is no other version of me, there is no other version of you. You are not simply some replicant.
That throws her a bit. The quills on the top of her head, her feathers start to rouse a bit. Then she goes, am I, and she does say this very slowly, it's like almost as if she is herself trying to word the question. How many pieces, how many things am I made out of? Obviously, there's Bird, but what else is there? And she's just gonna keep her eyes on him, keep eye contact despite being obviously a little bit flustered.
You wish to know your original self? You play a dangerous game. A metaphysical question for you. The mind or the body? The soul or the whole? Which of these truly make who you are? If your memories are taken from you, are you still the same person? If your body changes from one form to another, does that mean you too have changed? If your soul is torn free, where do you reside? These questions permeate answers. And my question to you is, if you crack open this door, will you still be who you are? Or will you turn into something else entirely? What would you be willing to do to get that answer? Lose yourself?
In that moment, just for it's fairly quick, Rose thrown back to being in that room with Greed, and Ray sitting there hearing this same thing again, or a similar verse of the same song. And there's a bit of conflict on her face as she rotates through it all. He takes a breath. There would only be one way to find out, but I already closed the door once. I got everything I think I'm going to get out of you. I'll just close the door again and keep living.
Perfection. As for the rest of you, I will try not to hurt my precious creation. But I have no need for the likes of you. Your filth shall be expunged here and now, and your souls cast to the pit for what you did to my beloved Pudgy Knuckles.
I got a 39 on that occultism.
That'll actually do way more than I thought it would. Okay, 1 second while I... This is not only a symbol of hell and infernal arcane sigil, but also a symbol that bears the fruit and the mark of a person known as Sir Mignato, how do I even put it? He is a Beliar demon, a special type of devil. A special type of devil who... let me just have a look here. Otherwise known as and I gotta try and say this, Bedelevrita, by its old name. These guys are people who possess, take over, manipulate, and control people. They are among the most feared masterminds in all of hell. They hate confrontation, and they prefer to get other people to do their work for them. They are schemers with schemes upon schemes upon schemes upon schemes. And once they're done using a host or a person they're possessing, they dispose of them in quite a messy way.
Okay. So does Agnes think that this maybe is this like giving him any sort of power? Like, is it active or is it just like a symbol? Like, is it just a symbol to him, or does it seem to be giving him some sort of power? Or
it's where he's drawing his power from.
Okay.
So he is likely drawing his power from this entity, meaning he has some connection to that entity.
And this little symbol he's drawn around himself is part of that, maybe? He's a conduit or something?
Correct,
or
yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Now, to reiterate, simply disrupting the seal is not going to have any impact on the ritual itself. It is not decorative, but it's also not the linchpin here. Think of it like the door was opened, and to shut down the door, you need to remove the magic, not the painting, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it was more just like, is there more to this guy than just him? Do you know what I mean? Like, he's drawing power here, like, just...
Oh, yeah. There's
more
definitely...
of a how extra powerful is he, rather than I'm just going to scratch the surface and it'll all be over.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, in which case, I can straight up give you that this ritual is a 10th level spell. so is the one to
Okay.
reform this place. That in and of itself,
Yeah.
10th level spells are the pinnacle of magic. So powerful
It
is
usually requires multiple people.
yeah, exactly. Powerful is an understatement, but yes. All right. As we jump into our initiative, Togmagor goes first with an initiative of 52. Despite his weight, he is quite skilled. Let's start with something nice and simple here. Where is my stuff? There we go. All right. He is going to ready an action. Actually, no. Let's cast a spell. Yeah, let's cast a spell. Voracious Gestalt is the spell that is going to be cast. This begins as a 30-foot emanation. All right. Everyone within, please make a fortitude save. Okay,
Which for me is will just become will save because all saves are now will saves for Agnes. Why won't it?
All right. Ray, you are the only one who saves. So,
A 44 isn't a save. Jesus.
a 44 is not a save.
I would like to use a hero point, please.
Yeah.
I would also like the hero point.
So, well, let me tell you what it does first,
Okay.
and then you can decide if you want to use your points. So, that is
There were 3.
that is 14d6 negative damage or void damage to all creatures in the area of Togmagor's choice. Now, in addition, if you end your turn inside of this aura, you will take 66 void damage on top of this. This is sustained, so at the end of every turn, if any living creature is killed within this area, the soul is then consumed by the caster, increasing the radius by 20 foot and increasing the damage by 1d6. It only happens once per turn, even if multiple creatures die at the same time. So he can't summon like a swarm of rats, kill them all, and then go up, for example. But at the moment, we are at 14d6, and it is at 30 foot. Okay.
So the other thing-
Wait, who's going to use a hero point? All right,
I
Quinn's
did,
using.
but I think I
Agnes.
squandered it. Yeah.
Well, it's never.
I still don't.
It's never squandered, but it was ineffectual. All right, there you go. All right, so that's one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because I would have to roll 18, and that is a very low chance.
Okay, Agnes and Alizaro.
I thought I got even worse.
I'm
that
not going to
time.
do it because I don't have any hero points.
That's a fair reason not to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
So I got 39 and then I used a hero point, got a 1. I could use
Oh.
my 20, but I think I want to save that.
Sure,
Although-
sure.
Number.
Okay, so everyone takes 46 except for Ray, who is the proud owner of 23 void damage.
Except that on a fort save, success is a crit success.
Ah, very
This is
nice.
my
In,
juggernaut.
in which case, you will take no damage.
Okay.
All right. Done and done. So that is Togmagor's 2 actions to do that. And with...
I also only take half because of my greater juggernaut feat.
Oh,
Um,
did you say
sure.
46 or 4d6?
46.
Alright, okay, cool. Right, yep, done it.
All right. He is then going to use Blood Ward on himself as he begins to sweat and his sweat seems to transform into leeches, which provide him a thick coating and an armor. All right, that was Torgmagor. Agnes, you are up next.
This effect, is it like a sphere or a column, or can I not tell? Like,
It's a aura. I mean, technically, it's
but is it?
Technically, it's centered on the coffin here in front of him.
But like, does it? How far up does it go? Essentially,
30 foot.
Like, is it a?
It's a sphere.
Field?
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, like
yeah.
it's also a sphere. So
Yep.
it's a sphere, right? Okay.
Yep.
So in which case, Agnes is going to go. I mean, she was already probably hovering about 10 foot above the ground anyway, because she's permanent fly, so she's always hovering. But she's just going to go 30 foot up, so she's out of the distance that way. If there's enough room space height wise, if not, she'll go like left. I don't know how tall the roof is.
Sorry, 1 second. There's no roof here. This is the top of the building.
All right, okay, then yeah, she's just gonna go another 30 foot up, so she'll be 40 foot up in the air.
All right, done and done.
Okay, so that's move, and then okay, let's start small and work our way up, I guess.
Right. Also, thank you to Steve for donating 2 hero points, or GP, gave 2 gold specifically, to Alazaro, Unok, Padrig, and 1 gold for Quinn.
Yay, we can throw it at him. Okay, and then I'm going to attempt a phase bolt on him. Let's see how this works. Can I see him? Like that? Yes.
All right, your phase bolt goes out and hits him. As it does so, some of the leeches sort of fall off and blood sort of splurts from the wound, but it is ineffectual.
That's it.
Okay.
He's here,
Also,
Agnes
also,
goes, "Oh, bugger."
also, by the way, I imagine that you're 35 feet above the ground from here.
Okay.
Is that how you wanted to move? So you're out of the sphere?
Yeah, because I said she hovers like 10 foot-ish above the ground most of the time because she's flying anyway.
And what's your,
Because I was already flying 30 feet because I took a feet to increase it.
Cool. So, okay, so that's 40 foot
so
then.
She's about 40 foot. Yeah.
Cool. All right, easy done. As we go to Alazaro.
All
Oh,
right.
actually, I need to faster.
Doesn't he need to make a concentration check because he got hit?
Nope.
Because he's sustaining a spell?
No, as in the spell is like it's active. He's actually it's not a concentration spell.
God, okay. Because I thought I was just thinking because the sustain.
Actually, let me double check this. And generally he doesn't. He just takes an action to do it. But he doesn't need to on his first turn though.
Only certain effects require you to make a save when you're sustaining a spell.
And the only thing that'll drop it is if someone lands a crit on him and it succeeds.
Yeah.
Somatic, verbal, sustained up to 1 minute. So because it doesn't have the concentration trait, he doesn't need to concentrate on it. He just needs to take an action to use it. Because that's just its duration, not its concentration.
Mhm. All right. Ro is gonna fully take out her rapier, and she is going to. Let me double check my movement. Okay, 35.
That sarcophagus, that altar is an obstacle.
It is an obstacle, so I would need to go like around. Okay.
Yeah, either around
was
it
just
unless you're jumping on top of it.
Yeah, you know what? Could I do that and maybe get some panache if I
Sure,
do a
I
cool
love it.
flip onto the sarcophagus?
Sure, make an
All right,
acrobatics
so-
check, and if you succeed, you'll get your panache. I doubt you'll fail it.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
even,
let's-
so it's like a.
Oh, you could like slide across it, like shh, and stab him when
Or-
you come
or-
through the end.
Or you can
Or
get a-
I would.
Nah, 31's fine.
Or- All right. Yay.
Again, it's a stone
Alright.
thing. It's
Yeah. So, Ro running forward is gonna spread out her wings, do like a cool flip onto the thing, and then she's gonna get within stabbing range.
All right.
And-
do you like kick over the human heart that's on the table on the altar that you're standing on now?
You know what? Well, I'm. Would that be like an extra action to do it, or could
No,
it
it'll be
just
part of the
happen as
movement.
she's moving?
That'll be part of the
Okay,
movement.
then yeah.
Cool.
Then
you-
yeah, she would absolutely just kick the shit out of it while she's running.
Okay, make a fort
then-
save.
God damn it!
Yep.
You took the bait, Cass. That's my job.
I did. I sure did take the save. All right. Fortitude save.
Yes, please.
All right, of course.
I was
Let's
not
go.
expecting you to kick the shit out of it. Fuck.
Oh,
You die.
yep.
That is your heart.
That's a mind fuck and a half.
Would you like to use a hero point to re-roll that fortitude save?
I don't have. Oh, I do have one. Yes. Okay.
You do. You were given some. You could also use the nat 20,
also
which
have
I
nat
won't
20.
fault you for using as well. Yep.
Oh shit! What twist? Okay, hold on. I literally lost my sheet in the shock of that. Okay, I will re-roll the fort save first, and then if I'm still fucked, I will nat 20 it.
All right. Hero fort.
Ah! Oh, it didn't roll.
It didn't roll.
Okay,
No, it hasn't rolled yet.
Oh my god. Oh my god, because that was so bad. It was in that one on my end, so I'm glad
Okay,
that
good.
didn't roll. Okay.
That still hasn't helped you. All right. So you're gonna use the nat 20.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. With your nat 20, as soon as you kick the shit out of this heart, you have a moment. I'm going to give you the slow 1 condition for this, just the nature of it. As literally you feel just this massive pain in your heart, your blood your entire body suddenly just surges with pain. You literally are having a heart attack in, a very literal sense. As that happens, you then look and see the now toppled over plate with the heart that is now on the floor, and that realization comes to you as to what the fuck that is.
Hey, Dag, you
Do
accidentally
I-
took Twiff's nat 20.
Oh, did I? Oh, I'm so sorry.
And mine. It's okay.
Wait, did I? Did I take
So
Twist's
mine
nat
is
20?
going-
Well, you
and I
took
don't think
Cass's for
Twiff.
sure, but you accidentally took his first.
Did I? Oh,
Yes.
sorry. I will put it
Hold
back.
on.
You gotta
Oh.
watch him.
Gotta watch me.
He's trying to steal our resources,
Right?
our lifeline.
Hold on, but it says all of them are here. Hold on.
I
No,
don't
that's-
see
that's
mine.
that one.
On the
Yeah,
stream
he's
side, I
missing
don't see
his.
Oh, there it
Twiff.
is. Yeah, okay.
There
cool.
he
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, sorry.
It
That's
was
weird.
just hiding.
It was hiding. Yeah, no, it was. It literally was. I think I think it's because it's right next to where the hero point is for Alazaro that I think I might have accidentally clicked it when I did that. Okay,
Okay.
so
Does
Yep.
Alazaro say anything?
Does Alazaro get her final action to say anything? Because she sure as fuck is
you've only
giving
used
it up.
a move action so far,
Okay, move.
and talking will be a free action.
Talking will be free, so
Hmm.
Ro is going to attempt to stand up, and she's going to be like holding her, like she's not going to be looking good standing up. Like she's going to be, and she's just going to yell, "What's going?" and that'll be the end of her turn. Like she ain't even gonna. It's like she's gonna use her third action to just stand back up and yell.
All right.
Yep.
Yep. Anything else? Or just just making it very clear.
Making it.
Yeah.
Trying to check to see if she is like still able to get up and move, and also communicate. That is her intent is to get up.
All right.
And let them know.
Okay. I would need a fortitude save from you, please.
Where's the heart? Is it still on the thing, or did it fly
It's on the
off
floor.
end,
It's just
or-
been it's
Okay.
been kicked to the floor. 41. Okay, that is unfortunately not enough. And a following 25 points of void damage hits you from ending your turn inside of the aura.
Okie dokie. Do I need to add that damage manually?
I can add it.
Okay, because it didn't add the damage from the first round of Voracious Assault either.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, because it's hitting everyone. I was just like, yeah. Okay, so 46 plus 25, 71. 71 plus 23 is 94 damage so far. All right, cool. Done and done. They have now been applied. Okay. After Alizara, we go to Ray.
Yeah, I have an above the table question.
Yep.
With a crit save on the first one, do I have to keep re-rolling the saves if I stay in the aura?
Yes.
Or does it?
Every round.
Okay. Yep, that's good to know. Okay, so at this point, he is going to reach into his pocket and pop a potion of quickness.
As you down the
Chug it
liquid,
down.
it runs through your body, and you feel your body speed up.
Yeah. And he's going to step out of the aura because he felt it and knows what it is.
Sure,
Well,
sure,
knows
sure.
it's bad.
I think it's also a very visual thing. It's not an invisible aura, you know what I mean? Like that area is just kind of filled with this like dread, ichor kind of like grossness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he is going to use his last two actions to go gadget Morningstar.
Very well. I also
Okay.
forgot to give him his boost. Cool. Carry on.
Okay. So that is. Oh, that sucked.
All right, a critical miss as your extendo club goes forward. You do have a nat 20 if you want to use it.
I think I'm going to use the nat 20 because I don't have a hero point. So.
Okay. Very well. All right.
So.
You land a critical hit, and I need a number between 1 to 5.
2, please.
2. Here we go. All right. Your mace flies across, and what are you doing? Piercing or bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
Busted shin. He has a 10-foot penalty to his speed and is clumsy 1.
Okay.
All right, drop the crit on him. Nice. 57 points of damage. As he takes the hit to the knee, he goes, "You fuck."
I needed that knee.
I knew I was using that. My knees are weak on the best of days. You piece of shit. You tiny little trash panda fuck.
Sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones will break your bones, but I'ma fucking kill you.
Guys, I thought we already fought Sloth.
Okay. That is that. Done. All right. So step back, 2 actions to do the extendo, which brings us to Padrig. Hey, we just have a donation of $30 for a nat 20 and hero point for Ray. Thank you so much. Oh, look at that. All the love and support and kindness. I have a feeling I'm going to have another instance when Kazavron gets into things of, like, you know, having just audience members, you know, freaking saving the day.
I don't know who to thank, but thank you.
Little do we know, he actually donated to himself.
Oh, no.
I know Steve doesn't do that. Steve knows it's against the rules.
Out of curiosity, if it was a $30 tip, where's the other $5?
Oh, valid point. I'm going to give you a second hero point because I feel like that's in the nature of it. Everyone's got, you know, plenty of it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna move out of this sphere of death and doom. So, got 25 feet. That'll get me over here, I think. And then I'm gonna pull my pepper box out, and I'm gonna shoot him with a dispelling bullet. So let's first see if we hit him. That's a shitty roll. You know what? Let's use one of those hero points.
All right, let's do it.
See if I can roll above a 6.
I mean, you did roll above a 6.
You did indeed.
Basically, yeah. So 44. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna miss, and that's 2 actions. So nothing happens.
Your pepper box explodes, and as it does so, again, more of those leeches like sort of move and congeal towards the front of his body as they spray. But even though there is blood,
get rid of those.
Yeah, even though there's blood coming from your gunshot wound, it's it's mostly the leeches, not his at all. Okay. Quinn. Now, I'm going to give something extra to Quinn here while you're chewing. As you are a native to Korvosa, you are aware of the bloat mages. Bloat mages are very powerful spellcasters and wizards who use and steal power from other creatures and other beings. The way they do this is they will take magical creatures, such as genies and fae and the like, and cover them in leeches, draining their very, very vital and potent blood, then using the laced leeches as basically, juicing. They will stick it to their body and reintroduce the blood. They'll eat them. They'll fry them up. They'll do a whole bunch of different stuff.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, but it is what makes.
I get it.
It's what makes them tough. The difference is
he really is kind of a Baron Harkonnen, then he sucking in his spice.
Yeah.
As it were.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Now, the other side is that these dudes are also indomitably tough for spellcasters. And you can kind of see this through the attacks that have already come through and just this dude's resilience. They are gluttonous. They spend a lot of their time making their bodies able to withstand and hold that much blood and stuff like that in their body. But you do know one weakness. They are bleeders. If you can do any bleed damage, they're actually weak to it. So blood flows very quickly through their body as well as out should you penetrate it. If anyone has something that does the bleed condition, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hemophilia, that's it. They have hemophilia.
Trying to see if I've got anything that'll do this. Probably no. But I can share that information. So I'm gonna use just as planned, and then devise a stratagem that'll give me 2 rolls to try and hit. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm going to use my crossbow.
All right, very well. Drawing forth your
All right.
crossbow, you fire. Now, are you sure you want to stay where you are?
I know, but if I move and I use just as planned and divide, I guess I can hold it.
Or you can
All
just
right.
take it. Or you can just take a normal shot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I could. I could knock some of the slugs off, maybe.
by the way, these attacks that are hitting the slugs aren't doing anything to knock them off.
Oh no.
No.
So he's still getting the benefit of them.
Yeah, like the slugs are effectively AC, and if and his AC has gone up because they're covering his body. So when they're hitting him, they're still hitting him because he's not dodging, if that makes sense. But in the same way
Right.
armor deflects bullets, these leeches are just deflecting them.
Huh. All right. In that case, I'll move to. I think I got enough movement to get to there. And I'm going to use just as planned. I'll roll both of my 20s now just to see if anything looks likely to hit. And devise a stratagem. 1 second. Gonna move all this stuff out of the way. So many windows. Well, that sucks. This is going to be another night, isn't it? Yeah. All right. And I guess that's it, because I've moved, used just as planned, devised a stratagem. So I'm going to hold.
All right, done and done. The crossbow and the bullet from Patrick's gun both seem to deflect off them. Oh no, well you haven't shot, have you? You just kind of like it opted to.
I assessed whether or not
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
be
yeah.
able to
So-
successfully shoot and decided I would not. So.
Yeah, I'm going to say that both you and Patrick kind of give each other a look of like, yeah, you both know that this dude is pretty well armored. So there needs to be something else that happens
Yep.
here. Dante, you are up next.
Start dying from inhaling water.
Well, don't
Give
do
me a
that.
moment.
Okay, we'll come back to Dante. Unok.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do the one thing I'm good at. I'm gonna run up as one action. And then I'm going to use a new ability. I'm going to use my 2-action Vicious Evisceration. It says, I make a vicious attack that maims my enemy. I make a melee strike. If the strike hits and deals damage, the target is drained 1 or drained 2 on a critical success.
Okay. I like it.
And I'm not going to take any risks. I'm burning the natural 20 right away.
I mean,
I'm not
there's-
being talked out of it. Nope, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Don't want to roll it.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no
No.
risk in you rolling it than just using that 20, right?
Because every time I risk it, I roll low anyway, and I have to burn it anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, in the 5% chance that you can save yourself in that 20
Alright.
and then get 2 crits, I mean,
Alright, fine. I will
the
roll
only
it,
thing you're doing
and-
is cheating yourself out of that opportunity to save your nat 20.
See?
Yeah, that's fine. Which you're still just going to use the nat 20, which is fine. Yeah. I'm just saying, it's still a chance you have, not me. I don't get anything out of it. All right. So natural 20. Yep. Go for your attack and give me the number you would like to launch into this.
5. And I have the critical specialization, so he is also clumsy 2 from my
3,
spear.
4, 5. Not a problem. I'll do that in a moment. And this is piercing. Momentum +2 on all of your attacks until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
All right.
And then I have the wounded 3 condition, so I get +3 to my damage bonus from my.
And he is now
Other
clumsy
stuff.
3.
And then he will also have the drained 2 condition from my feat.
All right, drained 2, drained 1, and wait, what did I do there? Oh, I put it on Enoch. Whoops. 1 second. I will fix that. No, do the thing. Drained. Thank you. Drained 2. Did you say?
Yes.
Cool. All right, done and done.
So what does the drain condition do? OJ's asking as well.
Oh, the drain condition? So the drained condition, I believe...
he loses... He takes a... So it says...
I got it.
Okay.
So, drain condition. Here we go. Health and vitality deplete. You take a status penalty equal to your drain value on constitution checks and lose a number of hit points equal to your maximum of your level. Minimum 1. So, he is going to lose...
2 times whatever his level is.
Yes. Which is... Let me have a look.
And losing these hit points doesn't count as taking damage.
No. He's going to lose 20. So 40
He's
hit
only
points.
level 10?
So he's going to lose 40. So, not per, I mean. So, 40 is 230. All right, done. There we go.
And that's it. That's a 1 action to move, 2 action for the vicious evisceration.
Nice. Dante, you're up next.
All right. We are going to move outside the circle. And then going to cast... Where'd it go? There it is. Lightning bolt. 120-foot line. And which means I need to make him do a save. That is failure.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Enoch does need to make the saving throw from being inside the aura. Bear with me for 2 seconds. I just need to check on a spell. Here we go. It's 2 actions. Okay, never mind. Yep. Okay. Yep. Did you drop the save on him? You take no damage from the thing, so that's fine.
He failed, which now he's going to take damage.
I'll use a jinx point on him.
Okay.
Much better.
Okay.
Okay. All right, he takes 14 points of electric damage from your lightning bolt. Now, before I forget, real quickly, now that we are effectively back to the top of the round, to Odd Bandicoot, who has showed up. G'day, mate. Hope you're doing well. The group is currently at the top of a wizard tower fighting Togmagor, the seneschal of the castle that the evil queen is currently in charge of. He was also the mastermind and mad wizard who turned Alizaro into Alizaro. There was a few questions about their origins, and battle has ensued. Alizaro is jumped up and tried to attack him and kicked a heart that was on the altar in front of him, only to find that the heart belonged to Alizaro, and she nearly killed herself. The group is now also dealing with this guy before his aura of voraciousness reaches the city, because every round that something is killed, in this case leeches are being killed, the damage goes up by 1d6 and the radius increases by 20 foot. So the radius now increases.
Leeches counts?
They do indeed.
Well, shit.
All right.
Well,
There is something, not a someone.
No, they're definitely someone's. They're definitely organic. They're definitely creatures that are alive, Steve.
Well, not if I get all of them.
That's fair. Okay. So the aura is increasing and getting larger and larger. You now kind of can understand why Togmagor created the tower as tall as he did. By unleashing it, he does not pose a risk to the people in the town.
How very considerate of him.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, what else? How else is he gonna like control and manipulate people? Okay. Well, that was a very high-level spell, and you guys are doing quite a bit of damage to him. So he is going to use his first action to try to bite Alizaro.
Everybody wants a bite of Ro.
Yeah. Okay. A 41 is a hit. Now, here is the horrifying bit. Alizaro. As he opens his mouth, it distends almost like a snake jaw, and as he opens it up, he takes a huge chomp out of you. He also has an ability called Swallow Whole. So I'm gonna need. I'm gonna make an athletics check against your, stuffity stuff.
Which stuffity stuff?
Fortitude plus 10.
Okay, give me a second. My fort plus 10 is 36.
Is 36? So did you say 36?
36, yes.
Okay, that's not too bad. Oof, when he rolls a 16. Alright, Alizaro, you disappear into his gut. As he does so, he begins to start processing you. He regains hit points equal to your level, which is
18.
18. So he gains 18 temporary hit points. In addition, he then conjures and casts a spell to digest you quicker.
It's a good thing you have freedom of movement on you.
That will not help you.
No, I was about to be like, that's not gonna help in this scenario.
Okay. As he is going to regenerate. So he begins to regrow limbs and bits of flesh that have fallen and slawed off him. Okay. Done and done.
Yeah.
Alright, so he is slowly regenerating. He has eaten Alizaro and is digesting them as we go to Agnes.
Okay. In regards to dispel magics, does it just target a singular thing, or is it an area, or because I know there was ones for Pathfinder 1A and then there's ones for 5A. I'm not too sure what dispel magic does. Some of them are areas. Some you can choose a target or an item or a person or an area. And I don't know how the scroll we have. How does that work? You're muted.
I believe
Oh, I
it's you
have
just
gone
cast it
down.
as normal.
So what's normal though? Let's bring this spell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah,
whatever.
it
yeah,
is
2 actions.
It is one spell effect or unattended magic item.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could target the the spell area and it would take the whole thing down, regardless of, the size.
And just okay, that thing. Okay. And also because Cass is asking in chat, would it have any effect on the heart, or would I not be able to know that? Or is it unlikely?
You don't know, no.
Okay. Either way, this thing is slowly killing us. Yeah, so Agnes is going to use the scroll to attempt to dispel this aura effect that is slowly killing all of us.
Okay.
Is that an actual secret menu unlock?
What?
It says secret menu.
Secret menu. So yes, that would be the secret menu, which means you guys now have the counterspell reversal of any spell level.
Okay. But that has to be at the point of casting when you counterspell.
I mean, if you'd like to, you know what? Because it is a secret menu item, I will allow you to cast a purge right now as well as an extra effect of the reward as well. So, by the spell being by the reward being claimed by our audience members. By the way, thank you for your incredibly generous donation.
Thank you.
The spell effect is going to crack and dissipate. Then you now also have the ability to counterspell a spell of any level.
Okay.
Now this is also going to purge his regeneration and his blood ward.
Oh.
So the leeches kind of fall off him.
Is that and everybody can do this once, or is that just like when one person uses it, that's it?
When one person uses it, that is it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just done a spell purge because a secret menu item is a very, important thing. So I do want to give it the full brunt of the level of assistance you guys did. So yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. Again, yeah. Togmagor looks, at his spells suddenly being switched off, and he says, "Curse you, anonymous power!"
And Agnes, it doesn't make a sassy comment this time, because generally that just gets her hit. So she's going to just contain the sass for a moment. And yeah, now that the aura's gone, I don't know how many actions it took to do that. If it was just 2, then she's going to use her last action to, I think she wants to try and fly down a bit closer to the heart. With 30 feet, I guess.
Sorry,
was
one more
that
time.
still a free? Was that a free action, like a free reaction, as you said at the beginning, or did that cost her moves?
It costs nothing. No, it's free.
Oh, okay.
So you still have full actions.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, then Agnes would like to just fly down to the heart that fell on the floor.
Okay,
Gently,
you do so.
Gently scoop it up.
All right, it has been gently scooped.
And then, whatever movement she has left, fly slowly away from it. Because Roll's already been quite far away from this heart up until this point, so I don't know if some immediate bond occurred as soon as she, we just want to get too far away, so she's going to just fly about 30 feet back up in the air again. Gently cupping the heart, protect.
Stick it in your pocket.
All right, very well. Tiny little monogrammed handkerchief.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Horrifying, but done. All right, is that it?
Just so it doesn't get hurt again,
No, it makes sense.
In the fight by accident, Yeah, she's just gonna, because that takes 2 moves to get there, because as IT pointed out in the crowd, it's 53.15 feet to diagonally fly down that far.
All right, Alizara, you're up next.
I'm gonna try to bust out of this dude.
All
Stop
right.
getting eaten.
Okay, do you have slashing weapons?
I have. Oh, I don't know if I have. Hold on a second. No, there's it. I have my rapier and 2 daggers.
All right, perfect.
And I don't.
Yeah, you'll need to use your daggers rather than your rapier, because if you are trying to cut your way out, that is how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in that case, I will use my brandishing draw feat to quickly switch weapons, and I'm gonna start getting cutting.
Okay. Sorry, one moment while I'm just looking up the Swallow Hole rules, because they have a rupture, I think, that needs to be set. There it is. Mm-hmm. Swallow Hole, yada, yada, yada. Yep, so you're grabbed, you're swallowed. So you are slowed 1 and you are suffocating. So what is your constitution score?
My con score right now is +4.
Okay, so that means you have nine rounds effectively to escape. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Every time you take an action, you lose an additional round of your before you suffocate. Now you can make a yada yada yada. You can make an escape attempt, which is either an acrobatics or an athletics check to break free. You can attack the monster from the inside. Yep, and if you beat the rupture value, then you manage to cut yourself free. Sweet. Okay. Cool. You do still need to make the attack as normal, though.
Okay. Attack. Ah. Jesus. Freaking.
You have 1 more hero point.
You do indeed.
Yeah. You know what? I'm resigned at this point. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna burn my last hero point, and I'm gonna try again with a +30, please. Jesus.
There's a divine intervention.
Oh, divine intervention. So we don't need to use the hero point just yet. Go for the reroll.
Oh, thank you, whoever did it. I'm literally not looking at chat right this second.
It's Twiff.
Thank you, Twiff. Hey, I got a hit.
Nice. All right, do your damage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, that tracks.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a problem. 23. Let's see.
Did Torquemagor lose his temporary hit points?
Those
it
were
says
those
partially.
Were, yeah, those were his temporary hit points. Some of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I just wasn't.
Okay,
I didn't
that
know
is.
he lost it with it to spill.
Okay, so that is not enough to cut through his rupture DC points yet. You have made some headway through it, but you're not there yet. So yeah.
Okay.
Because you've only technically done 5 damage to him. Okay. So that's your drawing out your daggers, attacking with your dagger. You got 1 more action.
On attack. Yep. And then. Yeah, we're gonna make 1 more attempt to break the out. Let's go.
And unfortunately, that one is a miss. All right. Again, you just feel this crushing weight coming down upon you as you take 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Yep, because he is crushing you. And then we go to Ray.
Okay, question for you. Does piercing damage help towards this, or is it only slashing damage?
Only slashing and only from the inside. You can't actually rupture them from the outside.
Oh, can't free from outside?
No.
Okay. Then he's got...
I mean, you can do other things, like you could try to nauseate him and get him to throw up, for example, or empty out his stomach somehow.
Yeah. Well, he's going to come barreling up, which, based on how far it is 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to smack with the kukri. But I just realized... Oh, sorry, with the Morning Star.
Yep.
And I just realized that I can actually change. I can pick bludgeoning or piercing. So if I hit him,
Nice, solid hits.
yeah. So this is I'm intending this to be piercing damage. If that makes any difference.
Okay, done and done. 23 damage is not bad. You've managed to land another hit. His body kind of like wobbles as it hits, creating this shockwave. But yeah, you've managed to land another decisive blow here.
And for my last action, I will raise shield.
All right, done and done. All right, Padrig, you're up. You might be muted. Yep, there you go.
No, I'm now unmuted. So Patrick is going to start to cast a spell, but unlike casting it at him, he's going to cast it into his bullet, and he's going to do a spell woven shot, which is going to combine my bullet from my pepper box and a ray of frost. So first we'll see if we hit. You know what? Fuck that. We will use our nat 20.
Ooh, love it. All right, the nat 20 comes in.
All right, so this is going to be a nat 20 for the damage of the gun and for the damage of the spell.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, I hold shit. No, I hit crit.
Yep.
And I take this damage and drop it on him. So we get 63 from the gun, and then we hit crit. And we do also 9d4 from the Ray of Frost.
Very nice.
That's another 63.
All right, as the bullet rips through his body, Togmagor dies.
It's just like, nah, I'm done. Through the head.
As it goes through the head, the whole top of his head blows off. His skull and brains shatter behind him as he hits the
God
ground.
through his head. I was like, bro.
Imagine it's at the stomach by accident. It's like, oops.
Sorry,
Agnes just looks at Patrick and she's just like, I'm sure things were a lot less messy the last time we traveled together. I don't remember quite as much flying viscera. It's quite gross.
I learned a few things traveling with a red mantis assassin. We should probably get Ro out of him though.
Sorry.
Yeah, Unok is going to drop his spear and just shove his giant arm down the throat to grab Ro.
Oh, plenty of room. Like I said, the throat kind of like distends
Nasty.
like a snake,
Yeah.
and it's wide enough. that you can
He's going shoulder deep to get her.
Oh my God.
Have you ever seen those videos of like the vets? You know, like the videos of the vets delivering cows when they're in there with big guns. So like that's what it's like Unok right down the throat of this.
Like I said, there's all this there's all the lovely squelching noises.
Well, I've been thinking, Ro's gonna work her way up and like make sure she has her crap, and she's gonna grab and like just work her way up as best as she can and be like, help! This is Holly's job.
Una, as soon as he has hold, he's gonna just start pulling.
All right. Yep. You feel a hand grasping at you as you wrench yourself from the body. You pull free of Togmagor's guts, and yeah, you stand over the corpse of this man. Alazar, what's going through your head?
What's going through there's a lot of sorrow because she thinks about the non-bird parts of her and how they deserve to be remembered, but she doesn't quite know how to make that happen.
If only there was someone who was a master of this exact thing who you had the opportunity to maybe
Yes,
get to do that.
Yes, I know.
I call bullshit.
Well,
I call
in
bullshit. You don't give a
retrospect.
fuck about this other person. You're just like, oh no, the only two people who could have actually possibly done anything to bring her memory back is gone, and I'm the one who killed them. Ah. Lies.
Well, it's a choice this close to the end of the game. All right.
There's nothing to do with it. Alazar doesn't know how close we are to the end of any game.
No, Rove doesn't. But anyway, she thinks about it in bits and pieces. And then the other thing that pops into her mind is, how the fuck am I still standing up if my heart is over somewhere? Like, she thinks her heart is still blown off on the ground somewhere. She doesn't
If
know
only there
where
was
it
a
is.
mage who knew exactly how this ritual functioned. Sorry, I'm done.
I mean, Twiff exists.
We were gonna have.
Or not,
I mean, I
Patrick.
can try and understand it.
Wow.
Agnes will like kind of just float down and land in front of Ro and just pull out her heart and just be like, I think this is yours.
I
But
guess so.
I mean, I've seen you. Well, if you don't mind, and she holds out a hand as if she's reaching towards to touch where your heart is, to like, you know what I mean? Or like,
Yeah.
when you let her.
Yeah.
Just like, is there a heartbeat in Ro as well?
Uh,
She puts her hand on her chest.
there is a heartbeat inside of her.
Well, it seems you have two hearts.
Alazaro, please make me a will save.
Yeah. We love this. All right.
Can
I
I
legit do.
do
I
a,
love this. This is so much more than I expected. I
Mhm.
love it.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can get any sense of what the hell is going on with this ritual?
I was wondering the
Unfortunate-
same.
Do you have a master in Arcana?
I have legendary in Arcana.
Nice. Then yes, you may.
Okay.
45 on that will save.
I am merely trained.
That
Okay.
is a 44 Arcana.
It is definitely something infernal, but you cannot piece together precisely what. However, as you are examining it, Alazaro, you take your hand, your talon, which now has a more kind of like bird kind of like look instead of like the humanoid hand that you normally have. This almost looks like a bird talon as your hand transforms. And it seems as though your body is reverting back to your two parts.
Oh, shit.
You actually watch as your tongue in your mouth begins to shift and change, making words difficult. They're not gone,
I
but
think
they...
Agnes starts to back away. She sees this, just is like, oh, maybe sees if creating
Agnes.
distance makes it stop.
What did you do?
At this point, you hear a chortle, a gurgling laughter that seems to
Yeah.
come from the ground.
I knew it couldn't be that
Oh,
easy.
That little
I don't like
bastard's
that.
still alive.
You watch as from the skull, a myriad of maggots begin to pour out from the stump
Oh,
at the
gross.
top of this dude's head. They begin to gather and form. The laughter begins to get louder
I
and
knew I
louder.
should have fucking stomped on his skull when I had the chance.
Because a bullet
Why
wasn't
did
enough?
you?
Okay.
Stomping on it would have turned it to red paste. The bullet just went through it.
Alright. Cool. Erupting from the corpse of Togmagor.
Oh, what the fuck?
A large.
Now he has more heads.
And his belly is bigger. How is that possible?
Oh no!
How did he? Yeah, how is that possible? He got bigger in general.
All right. This is what you're looking at. The three heads all lick around with what looks to be these large, like sort of elasticized tongues. Its bulbous body ending instead of legs with this large leech that you can see. The words that whisper out from the lower half seem to be almost honeyed words, whereas the ones from the head seem to carry this terror into it. The heads say... Actually, no, the heads don't say this. Let's call it the maggot mouth. The maggot mouth.
Ew.
Seeing Ira and Rose reactions is so fucking funny to me.
The maggot mouth says, a blood sacrifice. Not the one he had intended. But this will suffice nonetheless. Thank you for freeing me. I am Sir Mignato. You have done a great service here, and I have been heeding your journey until now. You seek to defeat Iliosa. No, you seek to defeat Kazavron. Togmagor was invested in her foolish plans for this city. My vision is not so small. I have a proposal for you. I will take you directly to the Queen. Simply step through this portal, and you will find yourself in her company.
Where's the portal bag?
Where's the portal? His maggot mouth?
Where's the portal bag?
He opens his maggot mouth
And
and begins to whisper an incantation which opens a interdimensional portal nearby.
Oh, that's nasty.
It is. Well, okay.
And not only that,
All
but we
right,
don't know
well,
what his plan is.
we've gone through some pretty gross things. Can we just go kill the queen?
Yes,
you're
yes,
not
you should.
gonna. You're not.
Yes, you should
Did he
listen.
Well,
Bring
writhing in agony in the
You're
background.
not. You're not fucking with us, right?
No.
Okay, he's fucking with us. Let's kill him.
Can you stop what's happening to Ro?
Oh,
Rose.
he does owe us.
Ro is shifting more and more.
Towards the
We
bird.
know what is happening. We were the ones who guided Togmagor on his path of transmogrification. We could reverse the effects, but presently their forms will be restored. Mostly. The bird will be fine. The woman, however,
Want Ro back?
he licks his tongue gesturing towards the severed heart, won't be able to last long without that.
Wouldn't be the first time saving someone's life from the life or death situation.
Can we? Can you put Ro back the way we know her?
Yes.
What?
A
What?
simple matter.
Are we sure that's what she'd want?
Bro, is that what you want?
I'm assuming, can Rose speak as she's like shifting?
You can
and
squawk,
you can-
man.
you-
You're a
you-
bird. You
you-
can make noises.
You well,
Block
as
once for yes or twice for no.
as I was about to say, you can speak fine. It is just difficult.
Is it painful Or is it just happening and she wouldn't really be registering me?
You feel yourself fading away. Which I think is more terrifying than the bones snapping and muscles realigning. Like, it's
In
almost...
that case...
Imagine if you would, the mental sensation of drowning. You feel as though part of you is being suffocated out, and you feel as though part of you is drifting. As your eyes close, the world around you becomes less and less detailed. It starts to get foggy and fuzzy and murky. Every time you close your eyes and open it again, you're not even sure if you're going to open them and still be you. That's the terror you are currently gripping with.
In that case, through the shifting and writhing and what bits and pieces she can hear, Ro will just walk, scream, however it sounds. Turn me back. Help.
All three of the heads now smile wickedly. Like I said, they're not the ones speaking. The maggot mouth is. And the maggot mouth actually does have a passive charm aura on it, so the words do sound very polite, very, appealing. It's the nature of it. Well, we know what you would like. What are you willing to do for it? And before you decide any notions of sparing our lives, we are more than happy to fight this out and show you the futility of the time you do not have to save your friend.
Pardon me, but did we not just free you? And
No,
you're basically giving us an Uber ride to the palace.
And that is why you are getting that is why you're getting the Uber ride. I owe you nothing more. Consider it a courtesy more than anything else. The Queen's deposition is equal parts in my interest, and with or without this bird abomination makes no difference.
You say abomination and I see friend.
That is not how she spoke. Togmagor spoke of beauty, and she treated her body like it was some form of horrifying thing, and she is right. To merge creatures in such ways is disgusting, he says, undulating his maggot mouth.
Ew. Ew, don't move that way. Oh, no.
It gets even worse when you realize that's not his legs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's his mouth. They're all mouths. Two tiny little mouths on his nipples.
You would say that.
All mouths.
That would make hugs so interesting, wouldn't it? Like, ooh.
What is it with Pathfinder having the most horrifying body horror creatures?
I love it. It's amazing. You know what would be funny is if you did give a hug and all of a sudden while you were hugging, you just heard from your chest, coochie coochie coo. Ah, son of a bitch. All right. Anyway, Ray, you've been trying to say something.
So what do we have to do to actually save Ro?
Sorry, Ray, you've been trying to say something for a little bit. Let's hear what you had to say.
Alizaro is not an abomination. She doesn't know what she is, but she is our friend and our companion. And we want her back.
So it's a matter of price then. Good. We can work with this. A simple wager. The Church of Asmodeus here has been well established. The Hierophant is dead. Returned to hell. The Arbiter absconded for the time being through a mysterious portal. This matter is simple.
I have plans to motion upon the temple. A pact to each of you to never step foot in the Asmodean temple here in Corvosa, so long as your lives persist. Failing to do so, you surrender your life and soul to me.
That sounds
This
like
will
an easy
include-
deal for me.
This will include your bird as well.
So, just avoid the Asmodean temple. That's it.
Do not step onto the
That's
the yeah. Do not step onto the grounds of the Asmodean temple in Corvosa. Ever.
Okay.
I see no problems with this.
I see this as an absolute win.
I've already fulfilled my contract. Although I am gonna miss my M. Not to even be able to visit. That sucks.
nor also either able to stop whatever it is they may intend to do there. I see many things wrong with this deal.
Ah.
How
Also,
far do you intend
I don't
to
really like
expand
making
the-
deals with devils. But Ro, fuck Ro.
I think Roe is a little more
Are you,
important than what the Asmodean Church could do.
Are you intending to change what is considered the grounds of the temple at any point?
Though I am not obliged
Another
to.
good question.
Though I am not obliged to say, I will say that it is not unheard of for places such as cities or even countries to enter into a theocratical understanding. Cheliax, for example, has a very rich connection to the Asmodeans and the ranks of hell, and of course Nidal with Zonkuthon and Razmir in Razmaran. I'm not saying that
hate theocracies.
I'm not. Yeah, he's saying, look, it's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible for sure. But
Alright.
Unless he buys the surrounding buildings and then expands the church, that's not. What he's saying is, outside of perfectly legal, absolutely normal methods of expanding the church, no, he can't just sort of show up and be like, the church now counts for the entire city because I say so.
All right. I'm willing to take that
Ray is
deal.
looking at Roe. Yeah.
At this point, Roe is now sort of mostly bird.
Agnes is going to walk up to Ro. Ro, you are in two minds. So, you're trying to be in two bodies. At least, that's how I see it. There may be some kind of magical hoochie-boochie going on, but it could be as simple as you need to make up your mind. Only you can do that. But what I can say is the person that you've been, I'm proud of.
If Rose's mostly bird, I'm at the point of getting to where I'm assuming she's getting close to not being able to speak like common or speak in any human tongue. She's like just arguing and she's just shifting and
You could try.
yeah. Rose gonna look at Agnes and like her beak's moving and she's trying to communicate that she just wants to turn back. And he's gonna just with a lot of great difficulty because she is shifting so hard.
You can just nod.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, she'll just nod.
Sure. All right. You have your answer.
I don't like it. I agree.
All right, so everyone does need to agree, and unfortunately, we are going to have to agree for Holly. But does anyone protest?
Genuine.
Agnes, we'll have to send somebody else.
It is okay. I will point out this will not be the end
Agnes
of. I will say
genuinely really balks at making any kind of a deal with the devil. Like, it goes
so-
against everything as much as she loves.
So really quickly,
Bro, I guess
if you say no, there is still a way forward for Alizaro. So don't worry about that. If Agnes can't be convinced and isn't going to go to that, it is still fine. I then have another thing coming. So,
Agnes.
yeah,
I
don't
know,
feel
thinks-
pressured by obviously the thought that I might be killing off Alizaro, because that's not going to happen.
Well, and I would just flag that it wouldn't be the first time y'all have had to kill a devil or a demon.
I mean, killing him is not going to help you.
No.
No, but if
But
we
also,
agree to
we
him
don't
and
have
then
time to procrastinate on stuff. We could really use the help to get to the queen,
that's true.
especially if we're trying to
The help to
get
the
it done
queen,
in a reasonable
putting
time.
Ro back, and he's a problem to be dealt with later.
Exactly. Let's deal with what we've got now. As far as devilish deals go, this one's fairly low risk, I think.
Agnes just giggles like maniacally for a couple of seconds and then goes, "You're all mad. I can't. I'm sorry, Ro. I can't."
As this happens, all three
That's
heads.
just a line.
Yeah. All three heads begin a wicked grin as they watch what transpires. A glowing light begins to glow over Alizaro as the two forms begin to unravel and unwind. You watch as the two shapes begin to pull aside, and as they take form, they both now emerge. You see a large secretary bird on a nearby table here. And on the other side, you see what looks to be a very familiar individual. And I do apologize to Cass. This is something I've been keeping for a little while. It is a secret, and I've put you into it. You see
All good.
Sabina Marin, the thief who you had saved from the Queen, the person who the Queen originally tried to frame for murder of the Emperor, who was a parkour specialist and a delivery person who you helped escape the city. As Sabina lies there, a pool of blood begins to form in her chest where her heart was missing. And that is where we're going to leave today's session.
Holy shit!
Back in there.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
Shit.
Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you guys had an amazing time.
Absolutely.
I know I did. Also, by the way, for those of you who may need a little bit of a visual reminder, let me just pull this up real quick. This was Sabina. Let's see, where is she? Oh, there we go. That was her running away from stuff. Sabina. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, that was not Sabina. What was I saying? No, that's not Sabina. Sorry, frick. What was her name? It was... Sorry, I got the name wrong.
Yeah, Blackjack swooped in and saved her.
Yep, it was... Her name was... Dang it.
Oh, dang it. It's so good to see you again. I thought we'd never...
Bear with the dad jokes.
Sorry, bear with me. I'm gonna just like turn the music off real quick because I think it's distracting me. Here we go. Okay, Trinia Sabor. That's the name. Boom.
That.
There we go. Trinia Sabor was the name of the woman that was being framed.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go. That's the full picture of her.
She's cute.
Yeah. So this is Alizaro's human form, I guess, is the thing. Cool. There you go. Done. Ha. I knew I remembered it somehow.
Wow.
Time for surgery next season. Next.
That's true. Because
Session.
if only we have someone who specializes in surgery.
If only.
All right.
Tell us anyway. Like.
And then for some reason, Rykon can't come next week. It's just like, all right, cool. Twiff, get your fucking gloves on.
If only.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. We will be back on Wednesday for Season of the Ghost. So stay tuned and enjoy that. We are encroaching very quickly on the end of this campaign. So also look forward to what comes next. We have a whole new adventure lined up for you guys, which I'm sure you guys are going to have fun with. But in the meantime, guys, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. Stay safe. Stay wonderful. Be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks.
Bye bye.